Okay. Hello and welcome to the Call for Wenton King. I hope you're watching this video and not our silly videos, because it's a bit weird that more people are watching our silly videos. But we are reviewing Dregs of the Earth by the Dixie Dregs. I haven't got the CD, it hasn't arrived yet. I ordered it a month ago and they delayed it and then they delayed it again. It's not going to be here for a couple of weeks, so I've had to listen to it on Spotify. Is it on Spotify? Yes, it's on Spotify, so I'm okay. Yes, that's where I listen to it. Urban Dictionary, bastion of truth and meaning. It says, Dregs of the Earth, it's lowest of the low, the detritus at the bottom of humanity, often consigned to slums, shanty towns and favelas. What's a favela?
What does it say?
Favelas. It says slums, shanty towns and favelas.
That's some sort of synonyms for the same thing, really.
Yeah. Often hard-working, undercompensated, uneducated, overlooked and generally despised, or at least best pitied by those better off. I like it a lot more than Night of the Living Dregs. Again, it is the same. It's the same again. I think this is closer to What If, actually, than Night of the Living Dregs. And the opening track is really similar to Take It Off the Top. It's not that different from Punk Sandwich either, but it's a lot like Take It Off the Top too. And it's really diverse. I think there's more fusioniness. There's a keys player, new keyboard player, and I think some of the more jazzy chords are much more doubled up with the playing on keys, I think. More keys. So maybe more 80s, maybe it's a smoother album. Maybe that's what it is. Not as consistent as What If. Bits of it might be better than What If, but it doesn't have the instant boo of What If. That's what I think.
Yeah, I quite liked it as well. I was trying to determine if last week, because we were coming off What If, whether that put what was the next album called?
Night of the Living Dregs.
Night of the Living Dregs. I wonder if that's that in a bad light, if you know what I mean. And
yeah.
Is this a return to form, or is it just actually a recalibration of our listening of it? I don't know. Because I left this feeling pretty positive, because it is very exciting. It is a collection of songs. I mean, for such skilled musicians, I would like to see a little bit more in the composition of the album.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, sort of, it's a bit, okay, we're going to have this song now, and this song now, and this song, and there's no real reference between the two.
And it is like we said about musicians making fusion, and that they're focused so much on the nitty-gritty of these 5 notes here, that it's too much to look at that as a whole thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's what it is. Whereas, Sgt. Pepper, like 4 notes or something.
But yeah, it's really, I mean, obviously, these are some great musicians on it. Some of the runs are fantastic. Actually, I got a Zappery vibe at times with the. I think it's the tone more than anything. The tone of the music is quite jovial, which we've already said. Which Zappa obviously did quite a lot. And then there was the quick runs. So
and just very Zappa. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, because I mean, obviously, it's Steve Moore playing the guitar, so he's doing his fast runs, whereas with Zappa, it's about speech. It's someone talking.
So yeah, I mean, it's really good. I think it ends a little bit strange. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Sort of ends in this massive crescendo.
Yeah. Sort
of thing. You think that's the end of the album. That was awesome.
There's another song.
And then there's another song which is a bit plinky.
It's the neoclassical obligatory.
Yeah. So I would have reordered that slightly, but actually, most songs are good. There's not much sort of where you'd say, I'd leave that. Whereas on Night of the Dregs, obviously there was a little bit of slow stuff.
There was a bit of that, wasn't there? Yeah. I think, is it Hereafter? Well, I suddenly felt a bit, it was quite a sudden feeling of
yeah.
I was waiting for the next song.
I think that goes on, because I also got that on the first listen, and actually I listened to it in the background while I was doing something. I actually found the music got in the way a little bit, because it's so... it's not intense, is it? It's not like, whoa.
No, but it's keeping your attention.
Yeah, you've got to sort of listen and focus on it. I found it a little bit distracting. Rather than pulling me in, it was actually...
putting you off.
Yeah, it's distracting more than... So it's something you've got to focus on, yeah. You've got to have your, earphones is ideal, or in the car or something like that. And when you're focused on it, it's actually a really, really quite enjoyable experience without the sort of don't fancy this now. It actually keeps going.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got is it Pride of the Farm, which is basically a stompy foot tapping. Yeah. Got that really, really fast stuff. I mean, that's cool, man.
The chicken picking.
Yeah.
Which one's the really, really... Oh yeah, it's the Twiggs, isn't it? That's the really, really chicken picking one.
Yeah.
Very Jeff Beck. I mean, so far the most obviously Jeff Beck influence one I've heard, I think. But faster. Yeah, definitely been listening to Blow or Blow. Must have been. Yeah. But then again, I mean, they started around the same time as just before Blow or Blow, so he didn't have a chance to be influenced by it until I'm sure he was influenced by Jeff Beck though. Broad Street Strut. That's the first time we've heard anything very ELP, and I thought that was really, really ELP. In a good way, really good way. There's some really cool piano, and then some crazy stuff as well, which is excellent. So yeah, overall the album, I'm torn between the much more satisfying than Night of the Living Dregs, a bit more jazzy and smoother maybe, but also it is just the same again. So it does beg the question again: do you need more than one Dregs album? Because they are the same. They're all the same. Pretty all the same. Just choose the one you like the most and have that one. There's a Night Meets Light type thing, which is probably a bit more 80s actually. You got chicken picking thing, as we said, a rock melody, opening, fusion track, a proggy thing, classical thing, and now an actual ELP thing, which that's the new bit. Really Steve Morse's composition style, that's what it is. It's really specifically diverse. It's that and that and that and that and that and that and that. And it sounds like that, and that's what it sounds like, that's what it still sounds like. He's figured out what to write and he keeps writing it. But if you're going to repeat yourself, it might as well be all musical styles all at once.
Yeah.
And it's not like other artists don't repeat themselves. It's just because it's native, we expect them to change, don't we? I suppose that's what it is. Whereas the Ramones don't change, do they?
Who the hell are the Ramones?
Really? Okay. Sheena is a punk rocker.
No, don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I have heard of the Ramones, but I don't know them.
Public Enemy don't change. Trying to think of random bands.
What are these things you are saying?
These strange words. Metallica tried to change, that was quite funny.
Well, there is a sort of a Metallica parallel here, in the sense that, could you imagine if you went to the Black Album?
This is different, it's shit.
How many albums do you have to go from
Yeah.
Black Album you clock on actually?
Of course when the Black Album came out, it's like, oh yeah, the 90s now. And then load.
And then reload.
And then bloody S&M and all the crap before they finally got to...
Garage Inc. was like...
Oh, Garage Inc. Yeah, that's...
It's just covers.
Yeah. We can't think of any more songs. and then they show us why they didn't release any more songs on the Anger.
Saint Anger.
And they got a little bit better with Death Magnetic, I think, actually.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is there another one after that?
Yeah, there's a new one which is their sort of proggy album coming to life.
That's a meme.
I managed to get through it. I have to say, it's a double album.
Oh god.
And it's strange, isn't it? I mean, I've got to say, we're talking in Dregs, we're talking about Metallica again. But I've got to say, my half of them, they're keeping going.
Scary.
I mean, when you look at Some Kind of Monster, this ain't gonna last.
Yeah, you have to take a step back from that movie and realise it's putting them in the worst possible light, the worst possible time, etc. They can't be that much idiots because then how would they have made bloody master puppets? They're one of the best rock bands of all time, but that's why it's funny, isn't it? Why can't they make a good album? Don't change that. I mean, look at Yes. They just had Catastrophe. I mean, first time it was just complete nosedives in the 70s. Then amazingly they came back, with new 80s music, and it was huge, BSA album, and they just fucked it up completely. I mean, and the 90s was a complete disaster for Yes. It was just a complete disaster, and they didn't make a good album until 1999. And they made 2 albums, but by then it was too late for any sort of success, commercial success. They just have to tour. What they got to do. People want to hear the old songs. So yeah, whereas the Dregs, their album from '94, Full Circle, I think it's called, I might got that wrong, sounds the same as What If. They all sound the same, but they're all brilliant.
It's a bit like Aldrich Tentacles, yeah? You only really need one Osric album
Yes.
in your life.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because it is so good. I mean, the music, everything about it is sort of as music should be.
Yeah.
You know,
What would you want this album to sound like? That kind of cover. Yeah. I'm freaking out though. We mentioned it earlier, but I think that's actually the ultimate Dregs track, and that it's playing. There's some amazing playing, more than any of the other two albums. I think that's the one. That's the most amazing. But it's the best. It's the most amazing. And that's what the Dregs are in the end. It's about playing.
Yeah.
You know, and if you are listening to playing, it's not just solos. You know, it's much more composition than most of Musician Orchestra. And I go for that. I like a bit of both, which is what the Dregs give you, really. You know, but you don't want just jamming all the time. It's actually the fifth album. Some people think it's the fourth album because the first was like 1,000 copies of it or something. That was the Great Spectacular. So actually, they've been using songs from that album on albums subsequently. I mean, it's even up to this.
What year was this? Was it 79?
1980. I think that when you realise that's the difference between 1978 and 1980 is What If and Dregs of the Earth. But yeah, the fact that they were re-recording songs from the Great Spectacular, that's an interesting thing because does that suggest they didn't have much material, and also that they did a live side of one of the albums. You know, because bands, they tend to move on, that gets forgotten and they write new stuff. But Zappa doesn't. Zappa didn't. He had this whole idea of a complete body of work right in 1966, amazingly. It is different with this type of music when there's so many notes. They've probably got sheet music, I would think, or maybe charts to play this stuff. I would assume. It can't all be just from memory, sure. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's a new keyboard player. He's called T. Lavitz. He stayed in the band as far as I know, forever, but he doesn't seem to be credited after 2010. I don't think they had a keyboard player after 2010, I think. Which is very strange.
Sorry, guys.
Interesting. They did switch to a bigger label with this album. This is on Arista, not Capricorn, whoever the hell they are. But it seems hard to get hold of, actually. We haven't got it yet. So yeah, I mean, the Dregs, it's such good music, and it is a commercial no-starter. You know, to not accept that, show real determination, you know. It's instrumental, it's fusion with added country in the late 70s.
Yeah, I mean, you consider, I was just thinking, what were Camel doing around about this time? I mean, one of the first ones
despairing.
Breathless 1978, and I can see how did we actually review that one?
No.
Good job.
Yeah, they had someone being crucified on the cover, I think like a spaceman beat or something, so nobody wanted to stock it. That was the end of Camel.
So in that context, I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It's really sort of...
Well, the reason why it's the same again is really because they feel they're trying again. They've got a bigger label and right, this time. And I think the next album was much the same, but the one after that had vocals. I think they only did one with vocals that are controversial. And of course, the sales are the same. No, it's the same people buying the albums. That's it, sorry. There's nobody else who's going to buy it. They kept getting Grammy nominations through their career and kept getting beaten by bloody Wings and Stevie Ray Vaughan as well. You know, it's both, I think, people who are just much more accessible. And that's the thing is, you know, this stuff is never going to be accessible as Stevie Ray Vaughan playing Hendrix songs or bloody Paul McCartney. But Stephen Wilson, he has sold tons. He has sold a lot more. It's his biggest selling up to, you know, whatever. He was on BBC Breakfast. Did you see him on BBC Breakfast? It was like, I thought someone posted on the channels and I thought it was a joke. And then I'm like, oh, maybe it's true. And then, oh my god, it is. He was explaining what prog is to someone on the sofa. I mean, what he said, meanings of explaining what prog is. I mean, he kind of said it was concept albums, kind of. He said it's the long form. Perhaps that's the easiest way to do it, though. You know, I think he would have sold the same amount if he hadn't gone around saying it was pop, which it isn't. There's only one pop song on there actually, anyway. I don't think he needed to do that. I don't think he made it. I think that's his trajectory anyway. And had it been, you know, The Raven, he still would have sold the same amount, I reckon. That's my theory anyway. About momentum, not the organisation. Momentum with the lowercase m, with the small m. So yeah, I said the Dregs, we're never going to get to see them. They're doing a reunion tour next year. Actually. Probably only in the US though, I would think. I suppose it has to be 5 eggs. What if it's 5 eggs? This is 5 eggs because it's the same. Have we run out of space?
4 eggs, I say.
Okay, cool. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.